Each individual team is about trying to become the best that they can possibly be.
Everybody knows that there's going to be a game. There's an excitement in the air.
We just try to go out every Friday night and try to represent Oceanside to the best of our ability and try to put Oceanside on the map.
Obviously, their success speaks for itself. It's unprecedented in San Diego County and in California.
Coach for parents, for this night, week in and week out. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, boys.
We got a special guest here who's going to toss the coin for you tonight. Okay, the head is the white, and the other side is the tail. She's going to toss it in the air. It's going to fall on the ground. What's your call going to be? Tails. Tails is the call.
So never fails.
For the Oceanside Pirates football team, it's business as usual. Teamwork, dedication, perseverance, and excellence have made Oceanside High School what it is today.
Push the bag down.
The program has set the benchmark for excellence this past decade, winning 6 consecutive CIF titles and 2 state championships. It is a program rich in tradition and steep in accolades.
It's Friday Night Light. If Texas thinks they have a lot of us under their spell of Friday Night Lights in Texas football, it's nothing compared to Oceanside High School Friday Night Lights.
It's about fan enthusiasm, sideline enthusiasm. We have an awful lot of alumni that come back to the games. It's a community event. Like I said, it's family. I think that the people in the stands are a part of the family. They feel the pain of loss and the thrill of success.
It's crazy, actually. It's I don't know how to explain it. It's one of a kind feeling. It's seeing my family out there and my friends, and being out there with your brothers on the field is really nothing like that feeling.
It's intense. It's like, I don't know, it's one of a kind. You really got to experience it to explain it. It's crazy.
Simcox Field is home to the Oceanside Pirates. Named after former Oceanside football coach John Simcox, visitors and opposing teams entering Simcox Field are greeted to an old, rustic facility where the dim lights and rickety bleachers hover the field.
The old stadium used to have seating that came all the way down to ground level, so if people were standing at ground level, the people in the first 6 rows couldn't see. So that was about 1/3 of the seating on the home side.
You didn't dare move until halftime because there was no room between the wall and the back of the press box and where the seats were, and you had to get by the timer and the scorekeeper and the guy that was running the scoreboard and all that to do it. Well, there was just no way out.
You had big crowds of people milling around, not really able to see the game. It was a frustrating experience. And at the same time, it was exciting.
By the end of the season, it was worn down, and but that was part of the tradition there. And it was, you know, we always had the saying, we do more with less when it came to the field.
The visitors in our stadium actually had a better view of the football game than the home crowd.
But to those in the Oceanside High family, it's a landmark etched with memories and ingrained in the tradition.
You know, memories, incredible memories. I've been fortunate enough to this be my 22nd year and played an awful lot of games out there. And had an awful lot of big games out there and an awful lot of big wins and key wins.
Well, having played on the old Simcox, I'm pretty familiar with with all the nooks and crannies of the old girls. It was a great place. There was a lot of great football teams that played there, a lot of great athletes.
When I talk to people who've been here for years, and there are many people on our staff that went to school here and then came back to teach here and have retired and come back and still come to games and come out to the field and stand on the edge of the field. That field was a friend of theirs. It was a place that they remember from childhood. It was a place they remember watching older brothers and sisters play.
Guys like Willie Buchanan, Junior Seau, Charles Dimry, the list goes on, C.R. Roberts, Herb Meyer coached there. Just a lot of great memories.
My fondest memories of that time was we went to Chula Vista for a game down there, and I'll never forget this. CR wore number 36, and he went into this group of blue and white jerseys, and he came out the other side. He didn't have a jersey on anymore, and went for a touchdown. It was the only score of the game. We won the game 7-0, and the Metropolitan League Championship as a result of that touchdown. That was, I always remember that in my mind as a great game.
Throughout the years, the facility began to deteriorate, and safety issues have become a concern. It was time for this 104-year-old stadium to get a makeover.